Mr. Sova here, and this is a tutorial on how to use the basics of Google Slides. So the first thing you need to do is find your Google Slides account. It's part of your SFUSD Google suite of apps and websites that are all available to you online. There's 3 different ways to find them. The first way is to just type in google.com, and then you should have either your avatar that you use for Zoom, or it might just be a blank generic avatar. Next to it are these 9 dots. This is called a waffle. So if you click on the waffle and scroll down, if you don't see it right away, or maybe you do see it right away, you will click on Slides, and that will get you to your Slides webpage. Another way to find it is by going to your Google Classroom. Now this is my Google Classroom, and here is the waffle up in the upper right corner, and I can click on Slides that way as well. Another way to get to it is by signing into Clever. So I'm signed into Clever using my son Jackson's account. And down here under Collaboration and Productivity, we've got Google Slides. And then if you click the little heart, it will bring it up to your favorite resources right at the top. So you can also get to Google Slides that way. So I'm going to go ahead and go through my Google Classroom, which I know all of you have used already, and I'm going to get to Google Slides. So here we have the main Google Slides page. Up top are the different templates, which we will talk about in another video. And then down below there are all of the Google Slide presentations that I've created or I've used and changed in some way. But we're not going to worry about that for now. To start a new Google Slides presentation, you're going to click on the rainbow plus sign, and that will open up a new slide, totally untitled. So the next thing you need to do is you need to create a title for your presentation. Now, this presentation is going to be, I'm going to give a presentation of everything I know about pickles. So I'm going to title mine All About Pickles. And then if I click outside the box, and what's great about Google Slides is that everything saves automatically, but you probably already knew that. So as soon as I click out of the box, there's my presentation name, and I am ready to go. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little cover slide. It's kind of like a hello and welcome to my slide. So I'm going to click in this box here, and I'm going to type welcome to the world of pickles. And then where it says click to add subtitle, I'm going to write by Mr. Sova. Now, of course, you can go in and change all these fonts and different colors and different special effects, but we're not going to go into that in this video. That'll be the next video tutorial that I make. So after you create a cover slide, you're going to add some new slides because this isn't everything to our presentation. So what you want to do is you want to click on this little addition symbol. Boom, boom, blammo, whammo. Now I've got 5 total slides, 4 new slides. Now, on this side of the presentation are called the thumbnails. So each of these little slides is a thumbnail or a smaller representation of the big slide that your audience will see when you make a presentation. So The next thing I'm going to show you is how to choose a theme. And a theme is different ways your presentation can look. You're going to go up here to where it says theme, click on that, and on the right, all these different themes will pop out. Now, of course, you can get totally creative and make your own theme, but for today's video, we're just going to choose one of these different themes. Let's see, do any of these look pickle-ish? I'm going to choose this one. So now what happens is everything that I type turns into that theme. It uses that theme. Okay, now, of course, I could go in and I could make it this theme if I want to. That doesn't look very pickle-like. I could do this theme. Well, those could be bubbles in the pickle brining juice, but you know what? I'm going to go back to my original. I like that one. And it's our school colors. Lovely. So, once I have my theme for my presentation, I'm going to click on each individual slide, and as you can see, each individual slide in this theme has a different text box for adding the heading and a text box for adding the text that would go under the heading. So, let's see. I'll make the heading of this one their taste and appearance. Okay, pickles, taste, and appearance. I have a lot to say about that. How they are made. Whoops, wait a minute. Sorry. There we go. How they are made. I'm going to click on the next slide and then click on that text box and where they are eaten. You know what? I'm going to change that title because someone might think, where are they eaten? Well, they're eaten in the bathtub and in my bed and in the car when I'm driving to work. No. I'm talking about which countries have pickles. That's what I mean. Where are pickles eaten? Are they eaten in Ghana? Are they eaten in Estonia? Are they eaten in Bhutan? Now, for the very last slide, I'm going to make this say the history of pickles. I keep forgetting to click that. We'll make this the history of pickles and what an exciting history it is. So now I'm going to create what's called a goodbye slide, okay? And a goodbye slide is just, it's going to be another slide and it's kind of saying goodbye and thank you to everyone who read my presentation. So I'm going to go back up to this addition button, but I'm going to click on the down arrow. And this has all different layouts of different types of slides. So the one that we're using now is title and body. But I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to do this one, big number. So I'm going to click on that for the last one. Whoa! And I'm going to write, thanks for, you know what? I'm not going to do that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to highlight that slide and I'm going to go to edit and I'm going to delete that slide. Let's start over. Now, you want to make sure that you've highlighted the very last slide before you pick another one, because whatever slide you highlight, the new slide that you put in will go after the slide you highlighted. So make sure I highlight number 5. And let's add this one. This one looks interesting. Ooh, look at that beautiful pink. Thanks. Mr. Silva needs to know how to type. Thanks for learning all about pickles. And that's my goodbye slide. Okay, After I make my goodbye slide, I'm going to add some text to a slide. Now this is, you can just click on the text box and you can type away the text in the box. They taste sour and sometimes, and sometimes sweet. They are usually green with bumps. Bumps. No, bumps. Now, I'm going to add a lot more to this later, but just for now, that's all the text I want to put in there. So you can just go ahead and type it in there. You can also copy and paste text from anywhere. So if I am online, let's say I go to Google and I type in all about pickles, and let's say I want to highlight something about pickles and then paste it into my slide, I can highlight something like this. I'll copy it, and then I'll go back to my slide, and I can, how they are made, and then I can paste it, and there it is. Now it's a different font, so I want to change the font, and I also want to put this in my own words. I don't want to steal it from another website, so I can put it in there, and then I can put it in my own words. You make pickles by putting fruit or vegetables in a salty liquid called a brine. You do this until they're not raw anymore. So I took the information that I got from another website, but I didn't put it I didn't only use what I copied and pasted. I rewrote it in my own words, because if you take something from another website and you just paste it in there and you don't put it in your own words, that's called plagiarism, and you don't want to do that. So I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, so you can just go ahead and type away in your text box, or you can copy and paste. Okay, now let's pretend that, you know what, I want to put the history of pickles first in my slides. So, super easy. You just make sure the slide is highlighted, and on your trackpad or using your mouse, you click and hold and drag it up. Do you see that orange line moving? Drag it up to where you want it to go and let go of your mouse and trackpad. Now my history of pickles is the first slide in my presentation. Easy peasy. Okay, now let's say I make a mistake. Don't fret. There's a simple way of fixing that. So let's pretend that I created this beautiful slide. Pretend it's more beautiful than it really is. And oh no, I deleted it. Wait, where did it go? It got sucked up into the internet atmosphere. But you can get it back by clicking this undo button. Oh, thank goodness. There it is. I don't know what happened. Oh no, I didn't want to move that slide there. Don't worry. Click the undo button. Ta-da! And it's back to where it belongs. So if you make a mistake, let's say I type that pickles were created by the pickle fairy. What? No, I want to undo that. That's not right. I click the undo button and it gets rid of everything. Or you can just delete. So anyway, remember that undo button. It can save you a lot of tears and stress. Okay, so my presentation is off to a good start. Now I just need to go in and put in more information about pickles, and then I get to do things like changing the font size, formatting the text. I'm going to insert some image and photos in there. Oh my goodness gracious. So many things that I will cover in the next video. So remember, my dears, if you have any questions, you can always email me. And thanks for watching.